All right, everybody, grab your Dynaband, and if you don't have one, come on into the studio, and we've got them here available for you. And we're just going to do a little workout with your band. So we're going to take the band, open it up, and we're going to have you stand on it. And then you're just going to create some tension here. So you just kind of roll up the ends, and so that when you stand up, you want to have some good amount of tension so that it's actually assisting you with movement. If it feels too strong, you just ease up on a little bit of it. And we're just going to take a little breath in and let the band pull your side over, and then exhale. Find that connection through your abdominals and lift up tall. Inhale, side over. So I'm allowing the band to assist me. And then I use my abdominals and grow tall. And again, I'm letting this band draw me over. Okay? And then lifting up tall. And one more time, I'm letting it take me over. And then I lift up tall. Good. Now I'm going to tilt your head to one side. So if I'm tilting my head to my right, I'm going to let my left shoulder be pulled down. So I'm getting this beautiful lengthening along the side of my neck, and then back up. And then tilt your head over to the other side and just let this band draw your shoulder down. And then up one more time each side. Tilt your head, let the opposite band pull that arm down, creating length. And then just stay here and just draw your chin towards your collarbone as the bands continue to just draw the arms down. And then lift your chin and come back to center. Ear to shoulder. Find that length. And then turn and let your chin come down. And then side and back up. Good. And now bend your knees a little bit, and let's just do some shoulder circles. So we lift up, and we're letting the band, again, open your chest and draw the shoulder blades down. And finding inhale and exhale, around and down. So we go forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and assisted. One more time. And then we go the other way. So shoulders up, forward, down, and back. Up, forward, down, and back. Up, forward, down, and back. And one more time. Forward, down, and back. Good. Now let this band slack up. You're going to cross the band. And now we're going to bend your legs. So I want you to choke up and again get some nice tension in the band. You want to sit your sits bones back. Notice my spine is long. I'm gazing forward. You want to draw your abdominals in just to support your spine from the other side. And let's just open your chest and down. So what I'm looking to do here is let my elbows bend, but reaching them back. And just think about your shoulder blades drawing towards each other. It doesn't have to be such a squeeze in the back that you're feeling tension in your neck, but more just a tension in the back that you feel an activation. You're in nice alignment from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Your abdominals are drawing in to help support this movement. And you exhale, pull, open your chest and down. And again, open your chest and down, and one more time, open your chest and down. Good, so now we can uncross the band, and again, you can grab those the bottoms so that you don't have a lot hanging, and again, we want to have some tension. Now, you're going to have your knees bent, chest up, and we're just going to bend and extend, so a little bicep curl. But, you know, no muscle ever works alone. So while I'm doing what would be said to be an arm exercise, I'm also having to stabilize with my mid-back. I'm having to activate my abdominals to help support my body as the tension increases. So you're never just working one muscle. Your whole body works alone. So what do we need to stabilize? while I do this motion through my arms. So I always like to think about what needs to stay still such that when I bend my elbow and straighten my elbow, I feel strong and stable in the body. Good, so I pull and return and curl. And I want my knees relaxed, right? My pelvis nice and relaxed. So my glutes are relaxed. And I'm thinking more about the stability in my legs and in my torso. And let's just go for one more. Curl and relax. Good. So we're going to keep holding in this position. You're going to lift forward. So I've got this thumbs up buttercup so that there's a little bit of tension in my arms, but then you're going to sit down and then stand up. Little bit of tension. Notice I'm leading with my hips. Then my knees bend. And just lift the arms enough that you feel some opposition. So we've got the energy of your sits bones going back as your body lowers down, and then the tension, the opposition of your arms lifting. We want to feel strength versus strain in our body. So when you're doing this movement, there shouldn't be any tension in your neck and shoulders, and you're using just enough tension to really deepen the work in your arms, your abdominals, and your legs. So let's do 3 more. Because the tension is increasing as I go down, I'm going to exhale there. I want to exhale where I need to be strongest, and then all the way up. Good job. All right, so let's take one foot off, and we're going to step the other foot in the middle of the band, and then we're going to hold on to both sides here. Now again, you're in charge of the amount of tension. You want to have just that right amount of tension where you feel the work where we want it to be without any unnecessary strain. So my front knee is bent, my hips are facing forward, and both sets of feet, toes are straight ahead. Notice the line of my torso from my heel to my head is in the same line. And then I just want to press my arm back and down. Now check your wrist here. Make sure your wrist is staying strong. And then you're opening through your collarbone and then using your abdominals to counter. So I lift and I lower. So it's not a very big motion, but when I lift and I activate my tricep and posterior deltoid, I have to dig into my front foot and activate my abdominals and my spinal muscles in my back. So it's almost like I'm using the motion in my arm to create connection through my torso. And I lift and I lower. Now you're going to come up onto the back toe. You're going to grab a little bit lower. And let's get the leg motion going. You're going to do a little dip here in the knee. Now notice my body has become more upright. That knee is right underneath your shoulders. So we go down, and now as you come up, row. So we're challenging balance, which means we're challenging stability in your pelvis, your side hip, and your ribs. And we go down and up. Good. So balance. If you like to go hiking in the woods, you're on uneven terrain, you need to have good balance, strong feet, good hip stability, and alignment. So always relevant to what we like to do in our playtime. And one more time, down and up. Good. And then release. So let's do the other side. So again, you open your band. You step your foot into the middle of the band. You're going to grab both sides. And you want to get just the right amount of tension that you can get this great activation through your arm and your torso without unnecessary tension in your upper body. Both sets of toes are forward, pelvis is square, bend your front knee, and then the alignment of your torso, your head to your heel is the same, much different. You can see here I'm more in my low back, so you want to bring your body forward and feel that you can lift through your tummy. So open your collarbone, we just press back and forward. Good, and press back and forward, and back, and forward. So again, here, watching that you're keeping open through your collarbone. You want to feel the tricep, and then as you bring it back, think of tightening just at the very top of your armpit. And press, and forward. Good. Using your exhale. So I'm doing about 8 reps of each. You can certainly do up to 15. So you can learn these exercises and then add more if you like. And then I'm going to choke down a little bit lower and come up onto my back toe. Now notice my body becomes more upright, like I could balance a book on my head. And let's get the lunging position. So when we go down, I'm up on my back toe. My front foot is still planted. I'm actually pressing down into my toes and heel to help me come up. And the back knee is right underneath your shoulders. Let's add the row. So we pull. More balance challenge. So when you come up, you want to push down into your front foot. Big toe, baby toe ball, and heel paddle. And then when you come up, lift from your tummy. Good. So there's this nice energy up of your whole body working together. And lift. Good. Let's do 2 more. Breathing. And 1 more. When that elbow comes back, your shoulder is down and back. Good. And down. So we can come off of there. And we're going to take the band now, and we're going to open it up and place it right behind your shoulder blades. And you're going to tuck in nice and tight right here. It's going to stand, relax knees, shoulders easy, right? We're not lifting them or pushing them down. We're just letting the shoulders be where they are comfortably, and your wrists are straight. So you're going to open your arms and close. Now, as you reach, notice my arms are a little bit in front of my body, and I've got this pressure of the band in my back, which encourages your abdominals to draw in. So as I'm reaching my arms, I'm thinking about my abdominals gently drawing in to help support my position. So here we're looking at some biceps, triceps, so front and back of your upper arm, and then also middle deltoid, the side of your shoulder. Good, let's do some pulses here. So we're just going to do some presses. Presses, nothing in the neck. Arms are below shoulder height. Below shoulder height. So it's like your arms are sprouting from your back. And now let's press it out. Hold it there. Relax your shoulders. Open your chest like you're welcoming the world or welcoming the day. Take a breath in. And let's just rotate. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, rotate. Inhale, center, 1 more time, relaxing through the shoulders, lifting your sternum. Think about your sternum lifting up towards the sky, and 1 more time to rotate. And then come back to center and bring it down. Wonderful. All right. So let's come down onto the floor. The safest way to get down, bring 1 foot forward, coming to your knee, and then we can come to the floor. So we'll take the band and we will place it behind the bottom of your feet. And you want to hold just above the ankle or sort of mid-shin and sit tall through your body. Your feet are flexed and you want to keep that energy of your feet flexed. And take a breath in, easy shoulders. And now as you roll back, I want you to think about moving from your pelvis first. So you're coming onto your sacrum, you're drawing your pubic bone towards your belly button, but stay soft with your shoulders. So come to where you feel strong in your body, relax through your neck, throat is open, inhale, exhale, contract your abdominals to come up. Again. As you go back, you want to initiate from your pelvis. So visualize your sits bones rolling towards your heels. Take a breath and exhale. Draw your abdominals in to come back up and sit tall. Again, lower abdominals draw in. Your sits bones rock under towards your heels. Pause, breath in. And exhale. Let your arms be pulled forward as your abdominals press your ribs back. Again, creating that oppositional tension. And again, we go back. Good. You might notice that your body is open to you going a little further each time. And stay. Straighten your legs out. Flex your feet, sit tall. And then just rotate one side and bring it back. And rotate the other side and bring it back. And turn. Think of sitting taller. You want to be right up on your sits bones. Strong, tall spine. And as you pull, you're spiraling up. Yes. Good. And one more time. We rotate. And we come back. Good. Now choke up a little higher. Relax the shoulders. Soften your elbows and just stretch forward. Take a breath in. And exhale. Rolling up to a seated position. Keep the hands where they are. You might want to release the strap band a little as we go back. But now we're going to roll all the way down. If you need to have your knees bent for a smoother movement through your back, you can do that. So you would just bend your knees in. Otherwise, let's take a breath in. And as you exhale, see the band is here to support your motion. So you're drawing in. Your goal is to come down one vertebra at a time, keeping your heels on the mat. Now we have the assistance of the band. So as you inhale, your head lifts, look to your toes. Now allow the band to help you, using your abdominals to roll up. So the tighter you choke up on the band, the more help you have, the less help you have when the band is longer. So you're reaching your thighs forward, you're reaching your sits bones down to the back of your knees as you roll down. Inhale, head, chest, let the arms go with the band and contracting your abdominals to press your ribs back and sit tall. Again, as you go back, think of your lower abdominals, sinking belly to spine. Reach your sits bones down towards the back of your knees. Inhale, chin nod forward, exhale, curling through, and sit tall. This time we're going to stay down, roll back, but we're going to stop right when your low back touches, so you're in your chest lift, and you're going to bring your legs up and bend your knees. Take the band, place it over the top of your shins, and apply some tension. Shoulders down and back. Arms are reaching. Drawing your abdominals in. Little pulses. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach your arms. Stay nice and broad in your collarbone. And sniff, 2, 3, 4, 5. So stabilizing your legs against the bounce, squeezing your knees and ankles together. The reaching of your arms supports you in your chest lift. We'll do one more breath cycle. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 5. Take a breath and come all the way down. Just give your legs a little hug and turn your head side to side. Take one leg down to the floor. You're going to take the band around the other foot and hold the leg up. Now your arms are driving the shift. So bring your elbows in, draw your abdominals in, and we do our circles. So we inhale and exhale. So your band is supporting part of the weight of your leg, such that you have this ease of movement in your hip. One more breath cycle in this direction and around. Other way. Inhale and exhale. Inhale around and exhale. One more breath cycle. Inhale and exhale around. Wonderful. Bring the other leg up. Transition, reach this leg long, think of your hamstring lengthening to the mat. Bring your elbows down and relax your shoulders. And we circle, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more breath cycle this way. Inhale. Staying still in your pelvis and just moving in your hip joint. Other way. Inhale. So your arms are just easily managing the tension, controlling the band so your leg can move with a sense of support and ease. One more breath cycle. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Take the band out, bend your knees, and place your feet on the floor. Take your arms above the head, above your ribs, and apply a little bit of tension. So you want more of a light tension here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll your pelvis up, press into your toes, and reach your knees over your toes. Inhale, pause. Exhale as you roll down, opening your throat, trickling down through your spine. And we're just holding this steady tension with the band. Again, I call it scoop with the abdominals, squeeze through your glutes, roll through your spine. But the focus is reaching the knees over your toes, and we want to stay nice and heavy in your ribs. So as you exhale, arms are reaching, gentle press, and we roll up, knees reach over your toes. Inhale, pause, and exhale, roll down. 2 more times. Draw your abdominals in, press down into your feet. Activate just the lower fibers of your glutes as you lift. Inhale at the top, and exhale to roll down. Last time, breathe in, and exhale to roll up. Ribs heavy, throat open, collarbone wide, and gently to roll down and stay. So let's take your arms above your head, straighten your legs out. We're going to do a roll up, but keeping tension on the band. So we lift our chest, and then using your abdominals to roll up and sit tall. While we're here, let's just do a little chest opener. So as you pull the band wide, keeping, again, nice and easy through your neck and shoulders, but also staying drawn in through your ribs. Beautiful exercise to do if you have been sitting at a desk and you just want to counter that forward motion. And in fact, you can lift your chest a little to the sky and center. And again, open your heart center, and we come back. And one more time, open heart center, and come back. Good. Place your band down. Let's just come into a little shell stretch here. So we're going to place your hands on the mat. I want you to do what I call lock and load, where you're pressing the hands towards your thighs. So you're creating a tension and therefore an engagement of your tricep, mid-back, and abdominals. Hook your toes under. So you've got that pressure, the hands pressing towards your knees. And as you breathe, you're just going to start to rock forward and back with your breath. Always maintaining that energy of your hands pressing towards your knees. You sit back, and as you rock forward, your shoulders, if you can get to your shoulders over your fingers, just to move through your wrists, challenge your wrist movement and strength. And we'll go one more time. And to come center. Now find balance with shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and just round your back by drawing your nose and pubic bone towards each other. Check that you're nice and soft through the tops of your shoulders, but pushing down into your hands, and then coming through from your tailbone. Let your sternum pull forward through your arms and your head. Just follow that line. Inhale. As you exhale, pubic bone draws in, tailbone draws under, pushing down into your hands as you lift through your abdominals, stretching through your spine. Breathe in and exhale, using your center to come back. Tailbone reaches up and away. Draw your shoulder blades down. Lift your sternum forward. And one more time with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, rounding your back. Think of your nose and your pubic bone drawing towards center. Inhale. And exhale to come back to center. Walk your hands forward, flatten the tops of your feet, and stretch back. And just take a couple of breaths right here, breathing in, expanding through your lateral and back ribs, and exhale. Good, inhale. And exhale. And then just coming to a seated position. Good. Finding your spine nice and tall. Open through your neck and shoulders and open through your chest. Just finding your breath. And exhale. Inhale. So good just to take a moment, just to stop and be in your body, feeling your body and your breath. Thank you for joining me. I hope that felt good. If you have any questions, just send me a note. I'd love to help you out and hear if there's anything else you'd like to learn about.